Hey dolls, it is me, EboniBlaze, with Divine Images and Meltdown Hair Products and more. This is another tutorial that I put together how I made my deep wave closure wig with 2.5 bundles. Some I doubled, some of them I left single just to kind of make it look natural as possible, since it is going to be a short version of a deep wave, but still got a little density to it, I would say. So right now I'm just taking and bleaching the knots, and you're going to see towards the end of this here clip that I actually took and set my timer for 20 minutes. Now I parted out some sections of the hairline, starting to plug to decrease the density right around the hairline, because everyone knows that your hairline is not straight across, and that hairline was straight across. So it was a lot of density, and actually this closure is 130 density, so I try not to pluck so much. But as you can see, I'm going in and plucking the actual front parts of the closure, decreasing the density first before I actually go in and start messing around in that hairline to kind of break that unity up so that it doesn't give you that wiggy look. And also remember, before I install this wig, I am going to cut the tabs off where it's double wefted. So when I get ready to do this wig, when I stitch the closure onto the mesh cap, I am going to bring it a 1/2 inch, if not 1/4 of an inch, in front of the actual mesh dome cap. But now, as you can see, I'm cleaning up that hairline, kind of breaking that density up in the front, that uniformity, to kind of give it a natural look for my client, as you can see. Oh, and I also use BW2 with 20 volume developer. I let it sit for 20 minutes, and then I used my shimmering lights, let it sit on there for approximately 10 minutes before I actually rinse the shampoo out. Now I have laid my closure onto the mesh dome cap, utilizing my T-pins, braiding the hair out of the way so when I get ready to stitch it, it won't be all in my way. Now that I have it braided, I'm going to stretch it some more so that it lays flat on both sides and in the back. You want it to be as flat, which is flat, to the dome cap and your mannequin head as much as possible before you actually start stitching. And I do utilize, when I'm stitching, I go to the end and then I come back like a back stitch, like you do with your sewing machine, to kind of ensure that we don't have any problems with the closure or the bundles coming loose. More support, shall I say. But yes, as you can see, taking my time, stitching the closure onto the mesh dome cap, which I chose mesh because it's going to be covering my client's head for 2 weeks, if not more. And I wanted her scalp to be able to breathe, and if she wanted to go in between each track or every other one and be able to oil her scalp without getting it on the bundle. Excuse me, I can't even talk But yes, as you can see, just stitching to the end. Then you'll see me back stitch on it before I actually cut the actual thread. And again, I cut my wefts just because I wanted my client to have not so much of a bushy look right around the edges or perimeters, as you would say, of the mesh dome cap. And it gives a flatter result as well. But watch me get into this video, dolls. Get into this video. I'm gonna stop talking and just watch me as I go. So I've completed the other side, going on to the next step, which is sewing in my first piece of hair and making sure that I double knot as I'm stitching as well, all the way up. And don't forget, when you get to those ends, when you're starting and ending, you always want to back stitch, just for support, you guys. Now watch me work, baby. Completed my stitching, and you want to marry your closure and that last track kind of together so that you don't have any space in between your closure, even if you're doing a frontal, and that last or top piece of hair just gives you a smooth finish, you know. But right now I'm going in and cutting the closure, the mesh dome cap where the closure is. You probably didn't see that because I didn't realize that the camera wasn't catching it. But I've taken the T-pins out, placed the wig back on the dome cap, sprayed it down with some water, just kind of playing with it. You're gonna see me do the edges, but I didn't cut the edges. I really like to wait till I actually install my units or closures before I actually cut baby hairs, because people like them long, some people like them short, and some people don't like none at all. So I'm just really playing around with it, combing the hair into a middle part look, so to speak, just to see what it's gonna look like. But I normally use a metal tip. Metal tips are always better when you're parting with your frontals, closures, 360s, or your full lace wigs. It gives you a more accurate part. Clean. Now this is the finishing touches of the wig. I'm spraying it down again to uniform all the curls together. I'll put a little argan oil on there. You want to treat that hair just like it's yours, you guys. You don't want it to get dry and it gets brittle, bushy, nap up on you, and start shedding. You want to take care of it just like it's your hair. Now I'm going to attempt to put this into a ponytail. And you guys let me know what you think. Get into this. Get into it. Do you hear me? EboniBlaze, Divine Images with Meltdown hair products and more, you guys. Oh yes, you're gonna have to stay tuned. I have more videos coming. I should have been making videos. I don't know why I didn't start a long time ago. 38, about to be 39. Just now starting to do videos. Licensed cosmetologist since I was 17. Certified hair loss technician. If you want any wigs, would like to place order for some wigs, closures, frontals. We have frontals 13 by 4, 13 by 6, 360 frontals. We have 2 by 6, 2 by 4, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, and 7 by 7 closures, bundles, and more. Being that I am a certified hair loss technician, I also accept insurance. So if you guys need anything, let a sister know. Look me up on Facebook at Ebony Everidge or Divine Images. Or if you got Instagram, Blaze513. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, you guys. And please, let me know your thoughts. Don't be too mean, please. Bye, dolls. Take care.